Maybe just pull one more and just see how it is for the end of time.
Let's just pull one more card for both of you. Pull one.
I don't think she can take anymore.
We're gonna be being called out on all the things.
KO.
The things I call myself out on in my head.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Lay it out on the table.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's like my higher self being like, bitch, look at the cards.
I'm looking for all the baddies all over the world. Ladies, where my baddies at? I'm bad. You bad. Way bad. Where my baddies at? I'm bad. You bad.
Woo! Welcome to the Not So Secret Lives podcast. I'm your host, Shan.
And I'm your host, Karina.
And today we have a very special guest, one of my really good friends who I just love so much, Haylie.
I'm so happy to be here.
Oh my gosh, we're so stoked to have you. Haylie and I worked together. Oh my God.
It's been a while, but I
been a really long time.
Sometimes I miss that place.
I do too. Weirdly, so do I.
It was like there was so much trauma there, office trauma, but like drama and the trauma, and
it was just the most random. Nobody knew what the fuck they were doing is all I have to say about that place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is this the place that you worked where you went to India?
Yes.
Okay.
And then they closed down like 2 days after I had Brielle.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was wild. But anyway, I have a few things to say about Haylie before we get started because you are truly like, although we don't hang out a lot, like
we should hang out more.
We should absolutely hang 100%. Out more. I would love that. But I get to follow your life on Facebook and social media, and it's just so like it makes my heart happy to watch your life. You are just such an incredible human being. From the first second that I met you, I just loved you. You are probably the nicest, most genuine person I have ever met.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think I've ever...
It's not true.
I don't think I've ever seen you be like upset or mad. But again, we don't hang out a ton. We all have our moments. But I wrote some things down that is just like your life story.
Okay.
From what I have
experienced.
Yeah. You are like a woman of so many talents because you just like put yourself out there and you do all of these amazing things that anyone is capable of. But like, no, I love this. I love it. Just take it in, babe. Because
turning in all the color of my pants.
I love it. Take it in. And everything that I'm saying is so true and exactly the way that I feel about you. So you live the life that like everybody wants. And you are just not afraid to go after exactly what you want. So it started years ago when you just started traveling and you were just going on these solo trips to other countries just by yourself. Right. Just like, you know what? Fuck it. Here I go. And it was so inspiring and so incredible to watch.
Well, it's interesting because my mom and dad both died within like a year and a half.
Yes, they did.
And they wanted to travel, but they never did.
Yeah.
And so the minute they died, I was like, okay, I'm going to go get my passport. I didn't have my passport at the time.
Uh-huh.
I got my passport and I was like, I don't want to end up like my parents. So that's kind of why I started traveling. And I'm like, life is too short. You know what I mean? You
Absolutely.
Never know. So, you know, I always thought like, okay, I can wait for everyone else to travel with me or I can go alone. Because most people don't have time, money, or a passport.
Totally.
And so I just was like, okay, I just have to learn how to do this by myself. And it's been the greatest thing I've ever done for myself.
Oh, it was so amazing and inspiring just watching your journey. And I love that you post your life on social media because it is so inspiring. And just like watching you make all of these new friends in all of these different countries that you were going to, or all of these amazing experiences that you were having. And it just was so amazing. And I loved it so much.
We all wish we could do.
1,000,000,000%. So not only that, but you are also in belly dancing.
I am.
You were...
Prove it.
You were getting your pilot license, right?
Still working on that.
Oh my God.
So cool.
You are a singer and a guitar player.
Singer, guitar player trying.
Okay, no, I have watched your videos. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You are the best mom.
Oh,
The things that you do for Alexander, it's like it makes me want to be better. Like you're constantly like dressing up for like whatever. Like if you guys are going to like the Beauty and the Beast, for instance, you guys dressed up as it just like seeing what you do as a parent is like you should be getting paid for this. It's so perfect and good, and
It is so cute.
I get that it's like
All the time.
different, a little different behind closed doors and stuff. And I know that Alexander can be a little bit hard, but like there are, I don't know how much you want me to talk about.
oh, you can talk about it.
Okay. So, your son has autism
Yes.
and he's on like the higher spectrum, right?
Yeah, he's severely autistic. He's nonverbal.
Mm-hmm.
He'll eat 5 things. That's my hardest thing.
Oh, I'm
He'll
sure.
only eat 5 things.
Yeah.
But he's the sweetest. Oh, and I'm going to cry. Sorry.
No, do. He is. You can see
He
it.
is the sweetest human. And it's so interesting, though, because like growing up, my next door neighbor was disabled, and
Mhm.
it was like my parents' best friend. And growing up, I was always her best friend, Cammy Jo's best friend.
Yeah.
You know, she was always just my best friend, and that's just how it was.
Yeah.
Like, I seriously know that God prepared me to be an autistic mom
Yeah.
Oh,
just my whole life, you know, just
Mhm.
from being Cammy Jo's best friend my whole life. But he is the sweetest. There's just, I don't deserve him.
Okay. You absolutely do. You are the most deserving mother
Oh, thank you.
and the best mother.
Oh, thank you.
You are such an inspiration. You
we need tissues.
dress you dress up as the Grinch on Christmas, and you offered to come and see Riel. And it's just, you do these things that, like the choir thing that he was just a part of, or the play or whatever it was. You are just like such an inspiration and such a beautiful soul. Like,
Oh, thank you.
if anybody could be the mom of a child that has a disability, is absolutely you.
Ugh.
You are just incredible in my eyes in every possible way.
Well, it's interesting because his autistic qualities are like turning into my most favorite qualities, except the picky eater. But
Yeah.
besides that, everything else, he's just, you know, he flaps his arms when he's happy. And so I always know when he's excited, or, you know, I always know when he's really happy. And so it's just, you know, and he's really easy, actually. Like, he's just a lover, like
Yeah.
a little love.
You can
know?
see that he's a little love bug. For
Yeah,
sure.
he's just a little love bug. And I just feel like that's like God knew exactly what I needed in this life.
I love it.
I just love him so much.
And it's such a beautiful thing that it's such a blessing to you too.
Yeah.
Like the whole, just everything is just, that came out wrong. It's good that it's like, you knew that it was something that you needed, like once he was born, and like it just fit the narrative of your life. So
Right.
it's so beautiful.
Right.
It is.
You're just amazing, Haylie.
Oh.
I have more.
Making her cry over here.
She's just had this incredible life that I've like had the privilege of watching, and it's so amazing. Like, you see something that you want to do and you do it. Weren't you doing something with swords for a while?
That's part of the belly dancing. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
And then you were like a yogi for a while, or I don't know if you're
Yeah.
still doing that. Did you do Reiki?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm a Reiki.
So she's just like got it all going on. And you're also, this might be one of my favorite things because I just want to be you 100%. I'm such an introvert that I just want to be you. But you're also like the queen of like, you're like the dress up party princess. Like, seeing I will show random strangers like, oh my God, you have to see this. Like, this is amazing. She did like a whole Barbie thing, and you did like the white theme and the red theme, and just dressing up in general. Like, you're just amazing. I just like can't
Oh, I just feel like
Yeah.
praise your graces enough.
You ever dressed up as the Little Mermaid?
no.
You should.
I
You
should.
I
All right.
know. Yeah.
The hair.
should.
Yeah.
That's how Shan not introduced me to you, but how she spoke to
Oh.
me about you like a few times, and
Just
then
like
we
singing your praises.
yeah, and then we all went out to Keys on Bean that night.
That was so fun.
It was so fun. But like a few times she was like, you have got to meet Haylie, and like all the things that she just said, like she said to me, and I was like, oh my God, she sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I just meeting
It's true.
Shan too. The minute I met Shan, like it was like I just feel like we've always
It was like
been the
serendipitous
same,
for sure. Yeah.
It was just like we've always just kind of been on the same wavelength a lot, and just
I love
it's
that.
just one of those people I see, and I'm just like so excited to see. And,
Yeah.
you know, same with you. Like you're always. I just feel like you're so supportive. You're a supportive friend, and you're always just. You've been amazing. So
Thanks, babe.
so.
This is about you. So yeah, I probably missed some stuff, but those are just things that whenever I talk about you, I'm always like, oh my gosh, she does this and this and this and this. And you probably have a whole list of other things that you're just like so amazing and talented at. Like this is what I say to my kids. I can't tell you if I've ever said it to another person in my life, but like everything you touch turns to gold. And it's so inspiring watching you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
so much.
You're
I just-
so welcome.
I just love you, and I wish
love
we
you
still
too,
work
babe.
together.
I know.
We just all need to hang out more.
It's so true.
That.
I just need to leave my house more.
Me too.
I am such an introvert. I don't know how this podcast came
Never
to
saw you as an
fruition.
introvert ever.
It's because when I'm like around people, I'm not.
Extroverted.
Yeah,
When she's out, she's extroverted. But
Right,
like when
totally.
she's in and she needs to recharge, she's like, you cannot move me.
Yeah. Well, it's like, if you want to hang out with me, you have to come to my house. I am not leaving. Well, yeah, we went to Keys on Main. That was so out of the realm of anything I would
It
like.
really was, especially at that time. I think we hadn't been out for a while.
A long time.
That-
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
We weren't even dating really back then. I think I was off dating apps.
Probably.
No, I
we
wasn't.
cannot know.
I don't know. Lying.
We can't know.
True.
We are back and forth with dating apps so much that. Are you on any dating apps right now?
absolutely not.
So you're smart, is what you're saying.
I feel like I get on apps, and then 24 hours later, I'm like, see you later.
Oh, I am the queen of like getting on and deleting and getting on and deleting and getting on and deleting. I just.
Yeah, I think for me, like I have to meet someone organically, or I don't think it'll work out. I just think.
Well, then you
That's
get yourself
how
out
I
there.
feel.
You're doing activities and stuff where you can do that for sure.
Yeah, and I'm just like waiting for my soulmate to like come to my house
Oh.
randomly.
I'm not meeting anyone. I'm just like, nope, there's no one. So
Whoever isn't meeting you is missing out. Anyway, so at this point in your life, you've actually picked up doing tarot.
oh my gosh, yep. Kind of fell, yeah. Reading tarot's kind of like fell in my lap. So I don't know if anyone knows this. Probably nobody knows this about me, but my mom was actually the crystal ball mom. And so my mom had a crystal ball,
Tell me everything.
and she did tarot, she did energy work.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. So
Cool.
my mom called a psychic probably every other day.
Yeah, she did.
Every other day, my mom was calling.
I need guidance.
And so what happened is I was kind of like, oh, like every time we actually made a song up for my mom, because every time we went to her house, she'd be like, do you want to do a healing? We're like, no, we don't, you know? So we like even made up a song, like, you know, that song by the Black Eyed Peas, I've Got a Feeling.
Yeah.
And we would be like, Mom wants a healing. So it was like kind of funny. So
Amazing.
so I didn't do any tarot readings, but then I was in a relationship. I got engaged, and then like a month before I was supposed to get married, we broke it off because of our kids. And then I really felt like at that moment that I didn't like I felt like God told me I was supposed to marry him, right? And so I felt like God had left. And so what did I do? I turned to the YouTube tarot channel.
Yeah, you did, Queen.
So I'm positive I watched hundreds and hundreds daily tarot readings.
I love it.
Trying to heal my heart, trying to heal my soul.
Yeah.
And in the process, and it's interesting because I think in a way I was it made me feel close to my mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
absolutely.
So then that's all I did. I just got up, went to work, after work, got on YouTube, watched my 100 tarot sessions. And after, a year and a half of trying to heal my heart and me and YouTube, I have my favorite YouTube channels now. And, but in the process, I learned tarot.
Yes, you did.
So, then I started reading. So I guess I've been reading tarot for 3 years, but doing it more did I ever think I'd be a tarot reader? Absolutely not. But here we are. And so I've been reading tarot like every weekends now. When I don't have Alexander with me, that's when I read. But it's been fun because I always bring in my mom.
Yeah.
And she always
is a guide. Yeah.
Mama Haas always comes to play.
I love it.
Always. And so it's been a fun way that I feel like I get to connect to my mom, and just feel like really connected to her. And did I ever think I'd ever, because I made fun of my mom for all.
I was just going to say, of course she's coming through for you because she's like, finally.
I can do this with you now.
It's been really fun and I've just loved it. But I have a really hard time reading myself. For some reason, I can't.
It's because we quote unquote know ourselves so well, and our intuition of ourselves will come out to play, and we'll kind of like read what we want to hear to ourselves. Right. And so it is incredibly hard. Like I'll pull one card every now and then just to look for a little bit of guidance, but I always want to work it into my favor. So like Karina will read for me, I'll read for her. Ours is like 100% intuition. Like we will read what it means and then we'll like intuitively talk about it. But we know each other so well that we also are so fucking delulu that we just do it to fit each other's narrative.
This is going to be great for you, babe. It's going to be so great.
Oh my God. Love of your life.
It was funny. I tried to pull tarot for myself the other day and I was like pulling my cards and I'm like, oh, the Hermit. Like,
yeah.
I guess I'm going to be alone. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Oh,
it's fun.
So every time I try to read for myself, I get the Hermit. And I'm like, it's pretty on track, but I don't like to read for myself. But yeah, so.
That's why I only do one.
Right.
I like flip through, I find the one and I'm like, hey, this is it for me. Like I'm going to focus on this or the way that it's like coming out in the aspects of my life. Or if it's like something bad, I'll be like, hey, this is how I know that I need to like go in another direction. And I am, and it's crazy because I grew up kind of similar to you. Like my mom, like into witchcraft, into like very like spiritual things.
She's water.
Yeah.
Months back.
Love. I know, it's so cute. And so where was I going with that?
Your mom and her mom are similar.
Yeah.
Growing up with it.
Yeah.
Tarot.
Right.
Pulling for yourself.
Totally.
She lost her train of thought.
I looked at Sean and that was it. It was gone. ADHD at its finest. Anyways, I don't know. I can't know. Anywho's.
We can do a reading.
Yeah. So we have Haylie here. She's obviously is now into tarot. And it was so cool because like you also post like the, I guess, feedback and stuff that you get from the clients that have come to you. And it's all like, this is so spot on. This was amazing. Like, thank you. It changed my life, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
and I remember what I was going to say. So to me, like, even though I grew up that way, there's still a part of me that's like, your mind is so powerful that like, no matter what is happening, like even if like tarot was absolutely true, like this is the, guiding force of your life, like tarot is so subjective too, right? Because like you can get a reading and it can go like one of two ways. But for me, it's so mental also that like, you're like, I'm going to do rose quartz for love, like self-love, attracting love. But like, it's so mental that if you believe in it enough,
oh yeah.
So it's either it actually works or it's super mental.
Totally works though, because I went to this energy worker and she's like a healer. Like she's like this pretty big deal. And she told me, she said, you need to put quartz in all your windows for protection. And since I've done that, like no bad people have come into my house. Before that, I feel like people were coming in that weren't like the best. You know? And then after that, I'm like, wow, I think it's working. It's crystals.
I have black tourmaline above all of the doors at my house.
What does that do?
Well, except for the bathroom. It blocks out negative energy. So if you put it above your door frame, then it's supposed to like block out negative energy when people are entering or leaving your house.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to do that.
I mean, right?
See, I just, this is why we're always on the same page. Like we're like, have crystals in our windowsills and our doors.
Absolutely. My house is full of crystals. So the Mormon guy that I was telling you about before the show started, he came to my house and he was like, I noticed the crystal above your door. And I'm like, yep.
I want to do it. I'm going to go to the store and get me some.
Oh, it's great. Karina started doing it after,
Yeah.
It's just,
falls, you have to cleanse it.
Yeah. If it falls, it's because it's like, I need
to be cleansed.
Full of negativity.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've had to do it a couple times.
Again, you believe it or you don't. It doesn't matter. If
Well,
it's something
there-
that's making you feel better, then great.
There have been times where I'm like, that door just slammed. That it should have come off. And
Yeah.
there are times where it just falls.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like,
Totally.
yeah, no, it needs to be cleansed.
You know what's actually funny about you saying that is that there have been times that mine has fallen and I didn't cleanse it and I'll put it back up and then it
One
will
at your
fall
front door?
again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
It will just like without shutting the door or anything and then it will just fall and I'll put it back up without cleansing it and it will fall again and I'm like, okay.
I
get it.
Yep.
I understand the assignment.
The one
And then
above,
I'll cleanse it and it'll be fine.
yeah, the one above your front door. I think I was there after you put it back up, and it fell again. I'm like, Shan,
Yeah. Hello.
what are you doing?
Hey, dum dum.
Cleanse that thing.
Well, let's start with Shan. Let's start with you.
I was going to say Karina, so I'm glad that you intuitively said me. No, let's do it.
I'm feeling like maybe because you gave me that amazing introduction that I'm just
You're
connected.
on this high now.
I'm like connected to you a little bit. And
No, I love it.
let's start with you. What questions do you have today?
So here's my thing. Anytime I've ever gotten a tarot reading, I'm like, I don't know. So I'll sit and think and I'm like, okay, do I need guidance in life? Do I want to know where I am as far as like a love life goes? But I think I've pretty much discovered that like I'm so okay being alone that like I don't even need a man to fill that void. If something came up and it was like, okay, well, look out, here comes somebody, I would be like, okay, cool. But I don't put a ton of weight into it because I don't need somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that for me, it's just more like where my life path and like success and like if I'm going to be successful, like with the podcast, for instance, or like in life in general, or does that make sense?
Right.
Is that a good question ish?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not really a question, but like just like a life path, I guess.
Right. No, that's a great question. And okay, this might be an emotional question for you, but who do you want to bring in? I know you have your grandma.
I do. I have my grandma and my daughter.
Yeah. We can bring them in both.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what I want you to do, I'm going to just clear the energy a little bit, if that's okay.
Yes, please. So Haylie brought a drum. So we do
Drum.
audio and video, but mainly audio. So she brought her Reiki drum. She's going to cleanse the space. We've got her crystals and we've got her tuning fork. Is that what it is? And her tarot deck. So I'm super pumped.
And I'm so excited. I got this new deck to use with you, so you're the first.
Oh, we're so excited about that. Thank you.
Clear the energy. I'm so excited. So what I want to do first is let's just deep breath. I'm also going to bring in Mama Haas. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
She's got to come and play.
Oh, I would love it.
Okay. And what was your daughter's name again?
Kaya.
Kaya, and your grandma's name was?
Ruth.
Ruth. Grandma? Okay. What did you call her, though? It was like
Grammy.
Grammy.
Yeah.
We're just going to call her Grammy because
I would love it.
She's Grammy.
But it's funny because my daughter's name is Kaya Ruth.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I love that. I'm actually feeling their energy here now.
I love.
So let's close our eyes, take a couple deep breaths. What I want you to do is imagine your daughter by you, imagine Grammy by you, and Mama Haas she's already here. So let's just take a couple deep breaths. And I just envision your grandma right by your daughter, and it's just like amazing. I see them like giving each other hugs, and my mom is just like kind of like cheering everyone on right now. So she's excited. Okay, Shan, what deck do you want to start with?
Oh my gosh.
What one are you more drawn to?
I think the curved one.
Is that normal for you to be attracted to curved items?
Yes. G-spot.
Okay, what I want you to do is take this deck.
Okay.
And I just want you to put it in 3 different piles.
Okay.
Any way you want. Okay, so your first card, and this is for your overall energy, which is really exciting. Okay. You got the Ace of Cups.
Okay.
So what do you know anything about the Ace of Cups?
I do, but I'm going to pretend like I don't know anything so that you can just like give your reading and I'm just going to listen to your intuition and what you know.
Okay, so it's kind of a great brand new start for you. Emotionally too. Like where your cup kind of like runneth over.
Yeah.
You know, like this. So I think that's a great card to get for your overall energy.
Oh, it is. I've been in this depression slump for a couple of months now. And I was just saying to my friend tonight that over the last 4 days, I finally feel somewhat normal. So that makes sense. Resonates.
What I'm going to do is your past energy, 3 cards for your past energy, 3 cards for your current energy.
Okay, perfect.
And then 3 cards for your future energy.
Okay.
And then we'll clarify those a little bit too.
Okay, sounds good.
what I love so far, we first card we pulled out was the King of Wands.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the most passionate king in the whole deck.
Well, passion's also my middle name.
And then you got the Eight of Pentacles. So you're working hard right now on your passion. So I would say so far it's looking really good for success because you have the Ace of Cups, new beginnings, but like something that's going to emotionally fulfill you. But also the King of Wands, something you're passionate about. You're like kind of the king of doing what you're passionate about.
That would be this.
You're working hard.
Yeah.
You know, you're working hard. So right now that's your past energy.
Okay.
So
Works so hard.
Thanks, babe.
okay, so I love this for you. So you just got the Page of Pentacles, which is like a student, you know. It can be a messenger as well, but the Page of Pentacles is you're kind of starting, you know, I love that you're starting this new podcast because you're like,
Oh, yeah.
going after the money, but you're kind of a student. You're starting out.
And I have no idea what I'm doing, so that totally resonates.
Yeah, I love that. But you're working hard and you're really passionate about it. So I feel like, you know, overall, like you're working hard. And so I think
Yeah.
kind of a fun little.
Spot on.
I love that. Very spot on.
I know. She's like, this is definitely my passion. And it's crazy because like I have ADHD. And so if you know anything about ADHD, you start a million projects and never finish them. This is probably the longest project that I've had that
You've kept.
that I'm keeping the momentum.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I've seen this one shuffled I've shuffled the Nine of Cups. I've seen it about 7 times so far.
Okay.
And the Nine of Cups is all about your hopes and wishes coming true. So it's not in your reading, but I'm just saying
That it's
that
making a peekaboo.
that your hopes and wishes are coming true.
Awesome. I love that.
7 of Wands.
And this is current.
This is current.
Okay. Tell me everything.
Okay, so have you had any fights with anyone lately? Any disagreements? Any battles?
A lot of things have been happening for you that you're just
Oh,
my
yes. One thing did recently come up that like set my ass on fire. And it's not a person I'm close with, but it's a person that like she said a thing about me that was not okay. And I was fired up very recently, like last week.
What happened?
She made a comment about my parenting and was telling a story to one of my very good friends of almost 20 years. And she was telling her this story about how I'm a bad mom and it's hard for her to watch. And then I heard this story from my friend and I was like, that is so inaccurate.
It
was a very twisted story of a true story.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
But I was
you're not a bad mom. You're
fucking well.
probably one of the best moms I've ever met.
Thank you. And I'm sorry, but like if there's anything in my life that I know for certain, it's that I'm a good mom.
Right. You're the best mom.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So hearing that, like I was unhinged.
Well, and also no mom should ever
Be talked about that way.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
mom to mom. Like
Right.
no mom should ever be shaming.
It's like mom code.
I know.
Okay, what
Yeah.
happened with that group?
She's a very fake individual
In general.
in general. She's one of those people. She's kind of like a chameleon. She'll just kind of conform to anyone that she's around. And I don't associate with her anymore. And I'm not saying this because I don't associate with her anymore. That's just like a well-known thing of this person.
Well, what's interesting is we just pulled the Eight of Cups, and the thing I'm really drawn to is just the moon. You're walking away.
Mm-hmm.
So this is no longer good for you. Walk away. And it could be and we can clarify this, but it could be this girl.
Well, she's not a person in my life that I even
all.
care about to walk away from. It's just like that was a thing that happened and it's whatever.
But like the drama maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Walking away from anything right
I
now.
am. My house.
Your house.
Yeah. I'm selling my house.
Okay.
And it's been a really, really hard loss for me.
Right.
So
Just know that something's missing there. So it's a good thing.
yeah,
This-
I truly believe that it is a good thing. It's just been a very difficult thing for me.
Right.
So that makes sense.
Well, this one, it's in the middle of the deck, so this is taking a big toll on you. The middle
It
card
is.
is always the most important card that's taking the biggest toll on your life, right?
It is. And that's why my depression's been trying to kill me, because it's been a really hard loss for me. It was like the one thing that I did after my 25 years of being in a relationship. And it was the one thing that I did for myself, by myself. And now I have to let it go. And it's been really hard.
Right.
So that makes sense.
Okay, Knight of Cups. What was the other one? Oh, Queen of Wands. Okay, I'm going to take both of these just because they both popped out. Okay. So we're just going to take both of them and put them.
Stack them.
Okay, so this is interesting. So you got the King of Wands, but then you got the Queen of Wands. Do you feel like you're wearing a mask in life? Do you ever feel like you have to wear a mask?
Yes. Well, I don't so much feel that way anymore since I kind of like cut a ton of people out of my life, because that was kind of me as a person, because I always just wanted these people to like love me. So I was like trying to be the person that they wanted me to be. What do you think, Karina?
Um,
I asked Karina because she's like an extension of me.
I think with your depression being a little lately,
okay.
like
That makes sense.
you've had to kind of put on a mask for
Totally.
work, for your kids, for like friends and all that, and like, but you're coming out of that, so I can see the mask thing.
That it makes way more sense than what I said, because this is current and my depression has been fucking killing me, and I have had to put a mask on to be like this happy person.
And it's interesting because we did get the two, but you got the Knight of Cups as well. So it's like you're going towards masking your emotional well-being.
Yeah. That really does make total sense, because it really, I'm telling you, over the last 2 months, it's only been the last 4 days that I have felt somewhat normal.
But you're still dealing with it. It is in your current energy. So a lot of hardships.
Yeah.
Right now.
A lot of shit going on.
Like I said, like a combination of a lot of things, not just that thing with the girl, but like just a lot, the house, and just a lot of things in general.
It's been a rough, and maybe to like a normal person, it wouldn't have been such a rough go, but for me, it's like crippling almost. So
I think it takes one thing and then spiral.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's ask Haylie and Grammy. Give us something good for your future.
Come on, ladies.
I want something juicy. Come on.
I'm hoping that.
But what I love about the Queen of Wands too is that you are such a, and I feel like knowing you, just because you got the King and the Queen of Wands, you are so passionate, and you really are. Everything you do, you are passionate about, whether that's selling doTERRA oils or doing your podcast, like everything you do, you're passionate about. So I do love that for you.
Very true. Thank you.
You are very passionate, and you got both the King and the Queen.
Okay.
You guys are. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're going through a little dark spell, but don't you worry.
Okay.
Things are changing.
I love that.
Things are changing. Okay. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
Tell me everything.
Okay, first of all, for your future energy, you got the Queen of Pentacles.
Okay.
First of all,
give me that feminine energy.
The rich bitch. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I need.
She's the rich bitch, but she's also the most generous queen.
Yeah.
So one thing, as you become more successful, just you're like the most generous person I know.
Thank you.
Sure. Like you've always been that way. You would give anyone the shirt off your back, whether that's, you're always doing stuff for people. And so
thank you.
It's
true, but thank you.
But definitely, but then you also got the angel numbers, the 1111, the 4 of Wands.
Me. Like that's my thing.
It is?
It has been always and forever. Yes.
I love that. I love it.
It's been 111 or 1111. Yes.
What does that mean for you?
It just, anytime I see it or have seen it since I was little up until now, it's always been like, okay, I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right thing.
Okay.
Like no matter, even if it's like a bad path that I'm going down, it's like, okay, you need to go through this to get to the next level.
I love that for you. So just know, like, you're on your path,
Thanks.
I love that for you. But it also means it can mean love too. It can mean love.
I mean, I'm not opposed.
You can have all the things.
You can have both.
I mean, you can have the money, the love, and then this is what I love the most.
Okay.
You got the emperor.
Okay.
That's like, it can mean a father figure in your life, but it could mean you too, just being, manning up and being who you need to be in your life. I feel like it's more, I'm getting, not that it has to do with a father figure, more that it has to do with you taking care of yourself.
Yeah, which would make more sense because I don't really have a father figure. So
right. And so I feel like, your future's looking great.
I love it. I'm really pumped about it.
We're going to clarify a little bit now. So what I want you to do is take that pile and just put it in 3. Okay. One thing I want for you is to make sure that this is you got the 4 of cups, right? Make sure that because obviously you're passionate about things, but what I want to make sure in your life that people are giving you what you deserve. Does that make sense? So this is what I call my Zupas card.
Okay.
Like if you're dating a man and he takes you to Zupas, it's like, right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So there's four cups, but this card is only like offering you one of the 4. So when you're bringing people in your life, make sure they're giving you the 4 out of the 4 cups.
Okay.
Not just one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
And so I think you're so passionate in life and you give so much, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You have a lot of Queen energy here, but you have the giving. You're very giving. Make sure people are showing up for you as much as you're showing up for them.
Thank you.
And
that's actually why I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Don't only take 1 cup from people.
Oh.
Especially when you're giving, everything you've got.
Oh.
Okay, let's clarify the 8 of Pentacles. You're working hard. Okay, this is really funny because you were just saying this, that you had ADHD, and this is like
oh my gosh, yeah.
So this is what we call the fire pony.
Okay.
And the fire pony, as you're working, and I want you to check yourself with this because the fire pony comes in, it goes in just as fast as it goes out.
Oh yeah, for
Does that
sure.
make sense?
Yeah.
So as you're working, make sure, I think if you stay the path you're on, don't be the fire pony. I think that's the message here is as you're working, try not to fire pony it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still.
For sure.
That makes sense. So I'm always like, that was fun for a second.
Okay, so you got a couple things. Pick one of these. We'll take one. Oh. Okay, so this is something, the 8 of Wands is all about like fast communication. So, as far as money. So I would it's interesting though, because you are doing this podcast, which is all about communication.
Yeah.
And, I think this just kind of fell into your lap as well, right? Like it happened.
Yeah, we just kind of were shooting the shit one night and we were like, we should do a podcast.
And then it all just like manifested.
Yeah. And then we met Sean and now we have the studio and it's like, yeah, it all just kind of came together.
This is like fast communication. So this is in your recent past. And so what's interesting is like you're a student at making money, but you had something fast just come in. So,
yeah.
So it's kind of a cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The star.
The star is clarifying the 7 of Wands. So don't let this person keep knowing that you're a good mom. Mm-hmm. This is your hope. The star is your hopes and your wishes.
Yeah.
And just know that these two are not in alignment, right?
Yeah.
So what I want you to do, instead of, if you ever notice somebody like this in your life who's making you feel this way, get them out.
Okay.
Only let people in, the 4 cup people, that are going to make you feel like, you are a good mom.
Yeah, and that's all I do now. Mm-hmm. Like I don't allow any negativity into my life whatsoever.
Right. So I would just focus on your hopes and wishes every day too.
Yeah.
So to like change your mindset. Does that make sense?
Totally.
So they say, I read a book recently and they said if you get your thoughts 51% positive, it tips the scale. And then it starts.
Oh, that totally makes sense.
Starts attracting. So it's hard to do.
Yeah.
But
it is.
Don't focus on the haters.
Yeah. For real.
We had a lot of them.
Yeah, we do.
But yeah, focus on your hopes and wishes. Like every day, just think about what your hopes and wishes are.
Yeah.
And where do you want this podcast to stand?
Yeah.
Really focus on that.
I definitely try to, for sure.
This is interesting because your overall energy is the Ace of Cups, but you also got. Have you felt pretty alone during this house thing going on?
Yeah, interesting that you say that because, like, typically in the past, I've had a significant other to go through all of this with. And now I'm like mom, and I'm like I have to be the strong one, and I have to be the one that's like doing all the things to get the house ready, and I'm doing all the things to like sell. And like, I have felt incredibly alone for sure. Yeah.
Okay. I am so drawn to this ghost right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want you to know that your Grammy's with you.
Oh.
Your daughter's with you, looking out for you.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you got the Ace of Cups. So I think this is a good journey for you. Like, it's going to be better.
Yeah.
It's gonna get, you do feel alone, but just know there's people on the other side watching out for you. And see how happy, once you get through this.
Yeah. It really is going to be something for the better. But like in the moment, it's definitely hard to like wrap my head around.
And just honor, like it,
Yeah.
part of life is feeling alone. And, but just know that there's people on the other side who are pulling for you
Yeah.
right now. Okay, I love this for you.
Okay.
Okay, so you're walking, something you're passionate about, you're working on, filling your emotional cup, but masking, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many kids do you have?
3.
You have three cups. Okay. This is a celebration card, though.
Okay. Perfect.
So just know that your kids are cheering you on right now.
Yeah.
And
That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really drawn to this pumpkin right now. So keep doing this. See what happens in like around Halloween time if there's like a celebration.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, for sure. My kids are like my foundation. They're the only things that I have like tying me to earth. Again, besides Karina.
Right. But right now,
You don't have to say that.
But
I
it's
love
true.
I really feel like these are your kids right now.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to help you take off that mask. I think they're going to help you fill your emotional cup. So I would actually put more energy for your depression into your children.
Yeah.
Because I think that's good. This is all about like, they're like cheering. I think it's going to cheer you up. I think it's going to make you feel better.
Okay.
Just like putting your energy, like that's a good way to get out of this hole.
Which makes sense. I mean, they're like my lifeline, so it would make sense that they would be the people that like pull me out of it.
And you do talk about them like in that way.
Totally.
All the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And they are so proud of you.
Oh, babe.
They are.
You're just my biggest fan.
It's true. See it.
Oh, it works. Okay, I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay. The high priest is all just like about healing, but also making sure things are balanced. And I think there's a message for you because you also got the 4 of Cups up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you, as you make money, as you get more successful, to make sure relationships are balanced.
Okay.
Right? So it's not just Shan's doing everything
Yeah.
and giving and giving and giving, and then you're only getting the 1 cup back, but that things are balanced. I want you to, because you're going to be healing this, though, that part of you. You're going to be healing that part, and it's going to help you actually attract more into your life as well by healing, I feel like you're over giving in life,
Okay.
whether it be love or anything, and then you're not getting an equal amount back. And so I want you to focus on really making sure relationships are reciprocal, whether they be friendships, whether they be, relationships, any kind of relationships you have.
Okay.
Just make sure they're reciprocal. And if you're not getting, close to equal,
Yeah.
then they're probably not worth it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you also got the Fool, and I love this for you. So this is so cute. Okay. The Fool for me, and if you notice, there's the Sun. So the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So if you notice that your current energy is kind of a little bit darker, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this energy is really beautiful. So you're going
For future energy.
for your This is near future.
Near future. Okay.
You're
Yeah,
near
yeah,
future. Just so you know. So this is the 0 card. So it's like a fresh start. And what I love right now about this is we're in Aries season. And Aries is the planets were in like 0 degrees just recently.
Yeah.
And the Aries is the first house. So the first house is all about like a fresh start. Like it's a sense of self too. So it's a great time for you to work on making money, any new projects. This is a perfect time to do it. But what I love about the Fool is like, you're not sure what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And there's a cliff here, right? So if you look at this card, you'll see a cliff here. And you, kind of my thought that goes with this one is, what if I fall?
Yeah.
And then the quote goes, but darling, what if you fly?
Yeah.
And so just know that you are going to fly. Your cards say it here.
Okay.
Everything's going to go good, but don't be the fire pony.
Yeah.
Don't be the fire pony. I want you to stick with what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be what are you doing? The triathlon,
Yeah.
or the podcast. Like, stick. Don't go in and go out. Stick with it.
I'm like the queen of not committing,
Yeah.
so I have Karina to help me along with that for sure.
But I want you to. It's okay if you fall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what if you fly?
Right.
You know, at some point you're going to fly, and I think in your near future you are.
Okay, cool.
So, because that's just, I love that card. It's probably one of my favorite
The
cards.
Fool. Yeah, I like it too. Because it's like a little delulu, but at the same time, it's like very happy-go-lucky.
Da-da-da.
Yeah.
So you.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, yes, but it's so true. I'm just be like, boop-a-doo.
Are you ready for that?
I'm so ready.
Okay, the clarifying card for the Four
Uh-huh.
Wands is the Four of Wands.
How funny.
It's like, you got this.
It's like a double whammy. I feel like all your dreams and hopes and wishes are going to come true. I really think love could come in for you. I really think love can be in your future.
Yeah, girl.
Okay.
I've been hoping that for you.
I know. I'm just like, it's just like such not a priority to me at all. And so I'm hoping that it will happen that way. I'm hoping it will just like fall into my life.
Exactly.
I love, though, that you just said that this is your sign that everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And that you said that, and that Four of Wands clarified the Four of Wands.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. And
That is amazing. I also love it. Thank you.
I think we got a couple more cards. Okay.
The world.
Ooh.
Okay, so one cycle has to end for a new one to begin, right?
Absolutely.
So I would just think of yourself. So your current situation, even if you're not happy with it, one cycle has to end
Yeah.
for a new one to begin for you to become this emperor.
Yeah.
So just know that.
To be the king of my life, something crazy has to, or not something crazy, but definitely something.
So
has to
whether
end
that's
in my life.
walking away from your house or walking away
Yeah.
from old friends that weren't good friends,
Yeah.
you know, so cycles need to end for new ones to begin. So just
Right.
know, I think you're on the right path. I think your future energy looks beautiful. I think I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's love.
Okay.
Yay. Like, but not just any
I'll
love,
be open to it, I guess.
like the 11-11 kind of love.
I mean, that's all I want in life.
All anyone wants is the 11-11 kind of love.
Awesome. Thanks, babe.
Do you have any more questions?
No, that was fantastic. Thank you, Haylie. That was beautiful and amazing and like completely resonated. And it's like in my mind's eye, like I kind of like knew how this reading was going to go. So I wasn't like surprised necessarily. So, but thank you for clarifying. And I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, I love it.
Mine is probably the same. Like,
You don't want to know
I'm-
about love? You're such a little love bug.
no, but like, I'm just over the last year, I've just been so fine being single, and
Yeah, but you have wanted to find love. Is that not something you want to know about? Or do you want to just know about life in general?
I just don't think it's in the cards for me. Honestly,
We could find out
Oh.
by reading the cards.
Now, who do you want to bring?
I don't know if I have anybody. Honestly,
And just keep Grammy it?
yeah, we can keep Grammy.
Oh, Grammy loved Karina.
Are you okay with Mama Haas?
Yes, of course.
And it's cute because my kids and I and my mom have the tattoo in my grandma's handwriting saying, I love you, bushel and a peck. And Karina got it too when my grandma was really sick.
Yeah, I just got chilled.
Yeah. Grammy would be a good one. And my other best friend, Heather, has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love her.
Yeah, she's the best.
Okay, so pick a deck, and whatever deck you pick, I want you to put in 3 piles for me.
Okay, drawn to this.
You do love and life. I'm very curious about her love life.
Yeah. Everyone is curious about my love life.
It's because you have not
I've never had like a big love, like a true love, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like she wants you to know, like, thank you for being such a good friend to Chantel
Oh,
and like being there for her.
I love her.
Like, I think it means a lot to Grandma.
Yeah. Oh, that means a lot, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Your overall energy is the 6 of Pentacles.
Oh.
So something in your life has not been balanced. Tell me about that.
Probably all of it.
That's your overall energy.
Okay.
Not being balanced. Both of you, like hers was the same. Like a thing,
Yeah.
like in your relationships, has it always been like one sided or?
Yeah. Relationships, I feel like I've always given more than I've gotten back. And it's just hurt me past. So,
Right.
yeah, kind of trying to balance that
Right.
out for me.
Yeah, and the same thing that I told Shan, and it's amazing that you guys are best friends because you got
Yeah.
the same message, but making sure that your relationships are reciprocal,
Mm-hmm. She's about the only relationship in my life,
That's best.
aside from a couple of other women that have been typical. It's never been men. Always women. Yeah, her and a couple of other people, they have been reciprocal. Oh, for sure.
But you started out with the star.
Okay.
I love that for you. So the star is all about your hopes and wishes coming true.
Okay.
And so has anything in the recent past happened where like you're like, oh, my hopes and wishes?
I guess Shannon's right. Like, I am a big love bug. I'm like, I just want to find like love.
Uh-huh.
But also, like, the podcast is super important to me. Shan does a lot of the work for it, but I'm also very, very passionate about it. Like, it's just been so fun doing, and I really want it to, like, be successful and, But we also love doing it so much that it's like a fun bonding thing, too.
Right. You got the Page of Wands. So this, again, it's like you're a student of your passion.
Okay.
So it's interesting that kind of
We align.
you guys are so aligned right now.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
It's
But
great.
you're a student. You're learning. You're
Yeah.
learning about this new passion of the podcast, and
Mm-hmm.
so it's super fun. Okay, let's get one more. So 10 of Cups. This is happy family, happy life. Tell me about this. Like, what in your life has been so happy?
I mean, my kids, obviously.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2 kids. Yeah.
How old?
4 and 6. Yeah.
That's like the best age. I wish I could go back.
They're super fun. But, like, I mean, you say happy family, and again, I go back to Shan. Like, we just have like a little happy family going on.
We really do.
Yeah.
Like we do family dinners. We hang out all the time and it's always very family oriented. We were having a discussion with the girls last night, and Brielle was like, okay, family meeting. And it's like so true, and it resonates with them. And Brielle's always like, I'm the big sister. And that's just how we all view each other.
It's just, it's a nice family.
Yeah.
dynamic.
Like I think I even told Karina last night, like we've served multiple lives together. Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was somebody else.
Aw. So cute.
Okay. However,
Mm.
sweetie,
Oh, no.
you've been through some stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
You've been through some stuff, and you desperately need a nap.
Yeah.
So the Four of Swords is my nap card. You need to rest more. You need more sleep.
Okay.
This is like your current energy.
That makes a lot of sense.
So,
I'm always going. Always.
but you're resting. Have you recently had heartbreak? Like any kind of like third party situation, cheaters, like
Not with a significant other.
doesn't have,
Like kind of a family dynamic.
Yeah, a family dynamic
Okay.
thing, like kind of, yeah.
okay. So
That might not be it, but that's the only thing I can think of.
So Three of Swords doesn't have to be other. Can actually be any third party in your life.
Then yes. Yeah.
That is, you need a rest though. I want to tell you, you need more sleep right now. Your body is in desperate need of more sleep. So
Makes sense.
I am the queen of no naps. Shan is
And I am the queen of all of the naps.
I'm like, if I go to sleep, I'll never wake up.
Yeah.
That's my feeling.
But that's the thing, you are so on all the time
Yeah.
that maybe you just need a day alone, completely alone, because you are always surrounded by people. If it's me, if it's other people, you are never alone, ever.
No, I'm not.
Besides like driving time or like getting ready, you are never, ever alone.
No.
But we've talked about this. We've talked about how like you just need another person's presence in your life constantly.
Yeah. It's a problem.
Very codependent, my little love.
I don't like to think of it that way, but yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. You just like that company, where me, I need to recharge my social battery constantly.
And I think this balance card you just got, making sure you're balancing sleep too. And like, playtime and with sleep, and, making time to rest and making time for yourself. And
that just makes me laugh because I'm such a sleep queen, and you like do not prioritize sleep at all.
I don't. I'll be like, I went
Your
to bed
soul
at
is
1,
tired, babe.
went to bed at 1 and woke up at 4.
okay, so we just got the Knight of Swords, and I'm just wondering what you can cut. I'm really
swords.
You need to cut something out of your life.
Oh.
It can be something, but you need more sleep. But something for you to get this rest needs to be cut out.
Dating.
Probably. Because you're back to our old dating days where you're like filling every day with a date.
Yeah.
Which is so fun. But just make sure you're balancing, because see, you got the Six of Pentacles as your overall energy. There needs to be more balance in your life. It doesn't need to be with relationships either. It can be just be like how you're balancing your day.
Yeah. I do not myself for sure at all. I'm always like, oh, this and oh, that. And like today, for instance, it's like I woke up, went to work, did the podcast, going on a date later, gonna probably go to sleep late, wake up, do the same thing over again. Like, I do not give myself a minute to be in my head.
Right.
That's a thing for me. It's always been a thing for me.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
When is the last time you were actually alone?
For how long?
Okay, let's go on.
I can't remember.
Okay, so you just got the Seven
All the swords. Jeez.
You got
It's a lot of turmoil.
a lot of mental turmoil. Someone's playing games.
Yeah.
Lying, being deceitful. Who's that?
I know who it is. I can't really
You don't
say.
have to say it, but
Yeah.
just know
It
that
could be one of two, Karina.
Yeah. No, I know.
I just think that you need to rest. The reason why you need rest is because of that person.
Okay.
And I would advise you to make sure relationships are balanced.
Okay.
And if you have to cut people out, because here's the Knight of Swords, what do you need to cut out? This kind of tells a story. You need rest. You need to cut something out, and somebody's playing games and lying. Come on.
And I don't think it's malicious, but I do think it's going to be very conflictive.
Okay, so again, you got the Four of Cups, just like Chantel did. This came out twice. I put it back, and then it came back out again.
Okay.
So it came out twice in a row. I was like,
This was one for me too, yeah.
And so making sure things are balanced and that people are not just offering you 1 out of 4 cups.
Mm-hmm. Offering you one and holding back the rest of it.
And look, it's not enough. Look at this leaf.
The leaf. Yeah. No, it's true. Oh,
But
man.
again, I don't think it's malicious.
I don't think it is either.
I think it's that he likes the situation.
I think he's been that way for a really long time. Doesn't know how to.
Okay, just know that this guy that you're talking about is an illusion. This is the illusion cards. And
that totally
again,
resonates. Wait, explain the illusion.
Okay, so the moon card is all about illusions, lies. I would say that you need to, whatever this is, you need to walk away from. Things are not balanced.
Okay.
Something is a lie and an illusion. And I'm guessing it's this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's this guy. Walk away from him.
Okay.
Because you also got the Four of Pentacles. And I don't think you're going to walk away from him anytime soon. I don't. It's not in your cards. Because look, you also got the Four of Pentacles. See how he's like protecting this, protecting that, holding the pentacle here. He's only offering you the one on top. You can only grab the one on top. You have to get away from him. This is not balanced.
Okay.
I just love that you were like, it's not happening anytime soon. Oh, honey, we know. We know.
I know this deck 3.
Oh my God, Haylie, you're incredible.
Clarify.
And don't be hurt about it because
No,
like
the funny thing is like, I fucking know.
that is the thing. And again, I don't think it's malicious, but I do think that he knows how to play.
Oh,
Yes.
look at this smile. Of course he knows how to play.
Yeah.
Okay, let's clarify that star. Their hopes and wishes and dreams coming true. I love the star. It is my favorite, one of my favorite cards. You have a lot of good cards, though, but
Lots of swords.
your current energy and you have to get rid of this guy. If not, you're going to learn the same lesson until you learn it.
I'm gonna learn it again and again and again. That's my
her
pattern.
whole life.
That's my pattern.
This is you, and that's him.
Mm.
You're not getting anything, and he's getting everything.
Oh, I mean, you are getting some things.
Yeah.
You're getting your cup filled in ways.
Yes.
Oh, that just
Flew out at me.
Oh.
What is that one?
The lovers. Your hopes and wishes. Lovers. Okay. Was this guy in your recent past?
Oh, he's like now.
He's like now, but when did you meet him?
Like in January.
In January. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so kind of in your recent past, and did you feel like he was like all your hopes and wishes?
No.
No. Okay.
He has been very clear the entire time about.
Okay.
Yes.
He has.
Do you feel like though that what are you holding on to? Do you feel like he's like
He's super fun, and he's like.
He is. And he's not a bad guy.
He's not a bad guy. He's really nice. His lifestyle, he just like, he likes to be single. He doesn't really want to settle down. And from our first date, I knew that about him.
Yeah.
However, sexual experiences with him have been super fun and eye-opening, and I've liked them. And so that's why, like, but like, I go on dates, he goes on dates. Like, we're not exclusive. We never have
And
been.
he is respectful.
And he is respectful. However, we were just talking last night, like, I am kind of starting to like him, but for like, I think like his charisma and like the cute little things that he does. I do know that it's not going to go anywhere. I know this. I am dating other people still.
okay, you also got the sun, so this person's making you really happy, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He is. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with him, and I am super happy, like, when I'm around him. And like Shan said, like, he's not an asshole. Like, he's not a bad guy.
Okay, and I love this for you. So your next card is I always have to count the 7 of Pentacles. I think I told you this. You had the 8 of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
You got this. So you are working hard on but you're a student at this new passion. So you're working on your podcast. I'm guessing that's your podcast.
Mhm.
You're making money. You're trying to make money, but you're a student at it,
Yeah.
right? So you're working hard right now.
Yeah.
It could also be a student of this whole new lifestyle.
True.
It could.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I, for the first time, I'm like, I could probably, maybe. Who knows?
Wait, do this what? Oh, the lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Your happily ever after is giving you PTSD.
Oh, yeah.
And it came in pretty swift.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely.
So see this guy, nothing's going on here, but he's kind of, he's ready to.
To what?
He's ready to hit someone in case something happens.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Not to be rude, but you really need a nap. You really need you really need that nap. You guys, that's so, there's like 86, can't remember how many cards, there's like 86 cards in a deck, and you got.
You need a fucking nap.
You need a fucking nap. And have you gone on a vacation lately?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
Mexico. I just got back on.
You just got back. Okay. Okay.
Okay, but how relaxing was that vacation for you?
Not at all.
You need a nap from your trip. So this was my travel card, the 2 of Wands.
Yeah.
So, going to see the world. So you need a nap from your trip.
That makes sense. Because she had her kids with her.
I had my kids with me. It was relaxing, but also like having a 4 and 6-year-old on vacation. You're like on, right?
Great.
All the time. And then I get back and I go straight to work. And my office mate is in Mexico right now. And so it's just been a whirlwind.
You need to cut something out, okay?
Okay.
And you got the 2 of Cups here. So I'm guessing it's a lover. And you also got the 8 of Cups. You need to walk away from something in its illusion. I can't. Okay, I'm just going to say, I think this is not your family member. I think it's him.
Okay.
The him we're talking about.
Mhm.
Because you also got the 4 of Cups again, which comes next. And you need to move forward. So he's playing games with you. There's some game playing and lies and deceits, and he's only offering you 1 cup, and you need to move forward. But you're not going to. I just know it.
Don't we all?
I just know you're not.
Karina, do you feel like you're getting beat up, sis?
It's everything that I know already. It's just like,
This is the most accurate reading I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay, and here's the thing. So in your future energy, I love this for you. He's only okay. This is my analogy. I was trying to. I don't think I gave this proper. Okay, so this is my Zupas card, right? Someone who's saying, "Hey, baby, I'm going to take you to Zupas." When
Rather
really-
than a nice steak dinner.
And really, you need the King of Pentacles, someone who's going to take you to the nicest restaurant where there's mood lighting and a flower on the table, right?
yeah.
Don't settle for this guy when you can have. If you get this, what I think your message is, if you get this guy out of your energy, this guy will come in. But you're choosing Zupas.
Yeah.
I love this for you. So we just got this spin for the moon. So you have a choice to make. But what is so funny on the illusion card, you have the illusion. But what I love is the moon's up here too. Okay, so you can choose the illusion,
Okay.
or you can choose. But I feel like if you choose the other one, your life's about to get more passionate. Or this could mean someone's wearing a mask and being an illusion,
Okay.
and like not being their full self.
Yeah.
But
I think both. Yeah.
But you got to make the right decision. This pattern will not go away. I don't think you're going to make the right decision.
It's so sad, but it's so true.
I want to make the right decision. I'm going to.
You got this, babe.
Okay, you got the 4 of Pentacles, so somebody's being stingy. You didn't choose. You chose Zupas.
Your future self is choosing Zupas.
That's what I want to stop doing.
Oh my God.
Okay, girl. You need to watch. Okay, so I love this card. So you got the 6 of Swords here, and look, you need to go away into calmer waters and leave the waters behind. Leave this guy behind, and the World card. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view is coming.
A whole new world.
Shan. Oh God, that was a really hard one. But it's so true.
So pretty much you're reading, like you just got to walk away.
Yeah.
Don't.
The entire reading.
It could go too for a family member, honestly.
I mean, yeah.
But I know that it's mostly
You can't
about this
walk
guy.
away from the family member.
But one
No.
thing is for sure, whatever you choose, I don't think you're going to make the right decision anytime soon, for sure.
I'm gonna have to learn the hard way.
But what you can do is take a nap.
Moral of the story, take a nap.
That's what I need to be like, ding.
Oh my God, just come to my house and nap with me.
Do you have any? No, I've heard of.
Maybe just pull one more and just see how it is for the end of time.
Let's just pull one more card for both of you. Pull one.
I don't think she can take anymore.
We're gonna just be being called out on all the things.
KO.
The things I call myself out on in my head.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Lay it out on the table.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's like my higher self being like, bitch, look at the cards.
I feel like your grandma's laughing.
Oh, I was going to say my Grammy's like, listen, I have been there. Let me guide you.
But really, like, you're not gonna. I mean, I don't see you learn. Like, as soon as you learn this lesson, though, that you deserve so much more than 1 cup, like your whole energy will shift. Well, it's
So-
hard too when you like attach to someone, and it's hard to walk away sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Shan said, like I have come so far, and I do know, like I just need to follow through.
You got the strength card.
Oh,
Yes, queen.
The strength you have the strength to do this, and if you do it, what I love is you have the infinity up there, so everlasting love will come in once you have the strength to walk away.
okay. Yeah.
The devil.
Gotta love that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that resonates with you.
Well, what's your intuitive perception of it?
I would say anybody who, because you also had the balance card,
Mm-hmm.
make sure that you don't have any toxic attachments right now.
Right.
I think you're good.
I think I'm good. I think I've pretty much let go of everything in my life. And if anything toxic does come along, that I just can't. I don't have the bandwidth for it. Yeah.
I just know your heart. Your heart is so big. And sometimes I think you like attract people who want that, who are missing that heart in their life. You know what I mean?
I'm also a Cancer, so I just attract everyone.
You know what I love about cancers, though? I feel like once a cancer's done, they're done.
1,000,000,000%.
Love that.
We talk about that with me all the time. When I'm done, I am done.
That's with me too, but
Yeah.
I think it takes me a little bit longer.
What are you?
Leo.
Yeah.
You are? Yeah, when's your birthday?
I love my Leos.
The 16th and the 5th.
Oh, I love.
Okay, Shawnee, poo.
Sean. Hey, Grammy. We'll have Chantel's grandma.
Grammy would love Sean.
I know. Totally would.
It's funny because my mom would love you guys.
Aw.
As she should.
You got the High Priestess, which is all about healing. Are you healing from anything right now?
That's my job in December and still haven't found anything. So
Oh,
it's really, really fucking with me.
oh, dang it. I'm so sorry. That's like the worst, I feel like, when you lose a job.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's like the worst.
Just put it this way. I'm an Aries, full on Aries,
Oh.
and like the lead. And when I have no direction in life, everything falls apart.
Yeah, but you're in Aries. We're in Aries season right now.
I know.
We just came out.
My birthday's set.
Oh, no, wait. We're still.
Your birthday's Saturday?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
What are we doing, Shawnee? Poo.
Well, I mean, I'll be here. I got...
I'm going to pull one more for you, Sean.
Okay.
Though I think one thing, it's a great time for a new beginning right now.
That's what they keep telling me. It's just hard to see when you're in the ship,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Well, all the planets were just at zero. So it's like everything is like brand new beginnings for a lot of people in different aspects of your life. So anything you want to do, you can do. Oh, and you got the King of Pentacles, which is the rich king, the richest king. So I feel like
Yes.
money is coming. Don't you worry.
Good.
We're in Aries season.
Mm-hmm.
I love Aries. So my son's an Aries.
Is he?
I always love Aries because they're fire signs, right?
When's his birthday?
My daughter's an Aries.
He's the 18th.
18th? Okay.
Yeah, so he's kind of on the cusp, but yeah, so you're going to be fine. So just keep in there. You're healing, and sometimes it's okay to have a little downtime too. So just know, like,
Yeah, just when it's been 4 months worth,
right?
it sucks.
But
Yeah.
you're coming out of it.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Look at this ox. He's like, just
He's in it to win it.
Yes.
Wait, am I coming out of the closet, Karina? Is that what
No,
you're saying?
you're coming out of like the
No, you're like-
stuff. Like
You're like a phoenix.
just said
You're
that it's
coming
been,
out of the
like,
ashes.
4 months, but like she said, like all the planets were just in
In
zero,
all
like
honesty, go ahead.
I also just like sometimes when I turn the cards, I see different cards, and it's going to come fast. So I feel like a job will come fast.
Good.
You'll have to let me know.
I can tell you this, because this stuff, like, I love it. It freaks me out how accurate it could
accurate.
be.
Yeah.
But I can just tell you, like, for me personally, like, spring is my season. This is when I hit my stride. I fucking go, and there's not many that can keep up.
Yeah, see? This is your moment, babe.
And it's
Yeah,
gonna come
A
fast.
little bit of sunshine,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
It gets me going. I feel like, has anybody else had like the winter blues? I'm just ready.
Oh yeah.
I'm like
I'm ready.
so ready to get out of this.
We're summer babies. We're like, give us a song.
And I am dead center. It's
Ready to put my bikini on and go.
yeah.
So also just know that Mercury's been retrograde, so it's actually not a great time to start anything new, but it ends on the 6th, so in a couple days.
Good.
There you go.
So just know, I think it's coming.
It's coming, Shawnee Poo.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Just need to have one rager.
Like your birthday, and then it'll all end.
Haylie, thank you so much. That was absolutely incredible. Like
I know.
mine, I feel like my readings are always the same. They're always like, just keep going, keep chugging along,
And mine are always
keep
the same.
going.
Cut
Like
people out.
Yeah, mine are always like, you were meant for great things. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Keep going and don't give up and don't go in and out.
Yeah.
How to keep at it.
Just keep at it. Just keep doing the damn thing. I feel like Karina's is pretty spot on too.
Mine's
Sean,
always the same.
yeah, Sean. I feel like you've got like, I really have always truly felt this way too. Like something's going to come to you when it's absolutely meant to, and it's going to be so worthwhile. You'll be thankful that nothing else worked out.
Well, I think for Sean, I just feel like I need to tell you, like, think bigger.
I don't know how much bigger I can go with everything that you're seeing here, but I know with...
But dream big, like...
Well, I know with, like, the things that, like, at least on my end, you know, like, having these girls on has been a blessing to have them in the studio.
Oh,
Watch their shit.
thanks, Shawnee Poo.
Awesome. But some of the goals that, like, my company has started in 25 with our podcast and everything, like, we have just blown through ceilings.
Yeah. No, it's been really
It's a
great.
huge positive. And I know this is, like, that's what I want, and that I know that's coming. I got to get through this shit now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you, actually. I'm excited to see what you do. I actually feel like you're going to get pretty big. I love you guys, and thanks.
Oh, well, oh my gosh, I love you too. And seriously, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for being vulnerable with us and like showing your absolutely amazing special gift and bringing Grammy and Kaya in and Mama Haas. Like, we just appreciate you being here and taking the time to hang out with us.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I know, I love it too. And I just thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I love it.
Hey,
Is there anything else you want to touch on, Karina?
Just love you so much, Shan.
I love you too, babe.
I want to hear enough.
Yes, absolutely.
No,
Mostly from her.
Oh my gosh. I'll keep you posted, or we'll keep you posted.
well, you know, after Saturday,
Yeah. For real.
you know, that'll be a turn.
It'll be a fun
I
weekend.
think,
I
yeah.
don't think anything's going to change anytime.
Oh,
Probably not, but I
know.
will. It's in my mind.
well, yeah. And I think you should just enjoy your time anyway, like while it's going on. All right. That's a wrap.
Once it's done,
I know.
something big will come in better.
I know. I've always known that.
Yeah.
I've always known it.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, ooh. I think I'm sorry not to prolong.
Go.
But I think I'm also like scared for something that good to come along.
Yeah.
Because I've just been used to
Yeah.
like that's been my norm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You can tell from
I kind of
past,
self
present,
sabotage a little bit. Yeah. So, but I need to push through.
It'll be good, babe. I think that you're going to do it on your own time, just like Haylie said, and just like the card said. And I think that it's going to be, yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
I'm ready.
No, I don't think you're going to torture yourself through it, or it's going to be like a.
She's not ready.
No. We both know this. She's not ready. She'll get there.
Cool. Thanks.
You'll get there, babe. It's more of a scary thing to like be in a happy, loving relationship than it is to be in this pattern that you've been in, because it's what you're used to.
Well, they say that your mind would rather have a familiar hell than an unfamiliar heaven.
I talked about this in one of our podcasts. I said it's almost like more comforting to like put yourself through hell than it is to be happy.
Right. Right.
Yeah. It's cool.
Hey guys. Well, thanks for having me on. And
No, absolutely.
so much. You guys are just
love
beautiful
you.
humans. And Sean, we love you too. I don't even know you, but I just feel like
Oh, we love Sean.
He's amazing.
He's great.
We love him.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Thank you so much again for coming on. It's been amazing, and I just love being in your presence because I just think that
You
you're
have
just
such
so
great
incredible.
energy.
You do. You have the most amazing energy. All right, that's a wrap.
okay, that's a wrap.
Ba-ba-da-da.
Woo!
To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds can stack back against the wall, but even considering such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watch from the sidelines.